Steph Miller Villaman, Jeff Miller Villaman. You know what time it is. The voice of the villains, and this isn't going to be no preview or no match reaction. It's coming towards the end of the year, so I thought let's have a quick review on the year in it, and as in that I mean as in who's the best player of the year, who's the most underrated player of the year, what game was the best game of the year. Them ones there in it, we're gonna go through that. But first, let me have a quick review on where we are. Fifth, yeah, we're sitting fifth, people, yeah. Christmas, end of Christmas time, Villa are sitting fifth. No one thought that. Everyone, you the bottom half. Nah, mate. We're up there, yeah, we're up there. Say no more. We're sitting fifth, and the one person have to get up there. And you know what? Is my manager of the year overall, and this ain't for that, but this is the manager of the overall. Dean Smith, look what he has done, people. Look what he has done, yeah? Look what he has done from when he first started. He has brought us up, yeah? From the Championship to the Premier League. Made us fight a relegations battle where he was getting to know his players, where he was learning the Premiership, he was new to it. And now look at him, second year, man's bossing it out fifth. Manager of the year, simple. No, I don't think anyone else can say that. Okay, Klopp in it. But anybody else, shut up, bruv. Yeah, simple as that for me. So yeah, let's get into this anyway. As we got before we got Man U tomorrow as well. People remember that. A lot of friends getting on to me. You're gonna lose 3-0. Shut up. We're seeing it. But anyway, so you know what I'm saying. Like the last year, Villa have made a lot of good moments, a lot of history moments. I have to put out there, and the transfer market has been great for Villa. Like, okay, the first one was in the summer, what's just gone. Great for Villa, yeah. So let's get into this stuff. Then let's get into this. So I'm gonna start with the best player of the year. Innit? The player I have to give it to, I think everyone has to give it to him, is Jack Grealish. Innit? My man's last season he was the main player for us. He made us stay up. You have to give it him from the West Ham game. Buried it in. Like he stood out in it. Like he was not meant to be Villa for this season. Like the rumours going around, Man U had the agreement if Villa went down, he would have went there in it. But nah, Villa didn't go down. Jax came up, he stayed with the squad, he stayed with his club that he loves. My man's got 6 goals, 6 assists in this season. He's standing out every game, bro. Like, he got his England cap this year, and he bossed that out too. He's came back into the Villa squad, he's bossing out every game. He's not putting a poor performance. I can't recall a poor performance from Jack Grealish, innit? Yeah? Except the Leeds game, probably. Is it Leeds or Southampton? One of them two. But even still, I don't think... because he was a Leeds game. That's probably the last game I would say every player played weak. But my player of the year has to go. I think everyone will agree with this one. He's probably the player of the Premiership, you know what I'm saying? But player of the year has to go for Jack Grealish, innit? Super Jack, my brother. Simple as that. Let's move on to this. So we're gonna go to Game of the Year. Game of the Year. I think everyone knows this one because it was history. It was crazy. It was mad. I didn't see that coming. I did not see it coming. But I'm going to give it to the Villa and Liverpool 7-2. Yeah? Nobody's seen that coming. Anybody says that Villa were going to beat Liverpool 7-2. No way. I would have put my house on that to Villa not to win 7-2, yeah? Even though I won my bet that day, 7-2, I put that bet on people. I'm just saying. But, yeah, man, that game there was mad. I was sitting with my friend, the Liverpool fan. He was gassed. He was giving all that talk. Then when he's seen 4 goals go past them, man, he's thinking, raw, what's going on? Then 7 history. Like, I was so glad to witness that in it. Like, my squad, you know, brother Watkins got the hat trick against Liverpool. Get me, them man had their players out as well, you know. They only missed out 2 players, Mane and their keeper. Virgil van Dijk was still there. Gomez was still there. So that for me has to be the game of the year because we beat the champions 7-2. Yeah, may I repeat, 7-2. Say no more. That has to go for game of the year. Let's move on to the next one. Let's go to result of the year. The result of the year. There's 2 games for me for this one, and it's not this season. The result of the year would have to go for the last season just gone. It was either Arsenal when we beat them 1-0. Everyone counted us out. Everyone said you lose that game, you're going down. Simple as that. But what happened? You get me? Trezeguet, boom, top bottom corner. And that game, because we beat our, that took us straight out the danger zone. It took us straight out the danger zone. If we lost that game, and then we would have been sent down. Probably would have been sent down. Probably well, it would have been towards the last game, literally, and it. But again, that has to be the result of the year. 1-0 win against Arsenal because people counted us out and Trezeguet bottom bins got the goal, took us out of the danger zone. Took us out of the danger zone and was in the danger zone for quite a long while. So, as a fan, I was happy to be out of the danger zone. So for me, that would have to go to result of the year. Yeah, simple as that. It was a good game as well. But that goal from Trezeguet, bleeding hell, and because he was on form, he was on form from the Crystal Palace game. You know what I mean? He was on form. So to get that W, that has to be the result of the year. Simple as that. Let's move on to swiftly. And now, we're going to go to signing of the year. My signing now, yeah. My signing of the year. Who am I going to say? Everyone should know who I'm going to say. My brother, Emi Martinez, innit? The keeper. And there's only one reason why. Because of the previous seasons, yeah, we've had Reina, Nyland, Heaton, Jed. We've not had a stable keeper. I think all 5 of them keepers and Lovren, yeah, he was probably played at one stage. Now, he ain't played for 2 seasons. So I take him out. But them 4, it was mix and match. Jed was good in the Championship, but he weren't good enough for the Premier League. Fair enough. He started off okay. Age was getting on, but he got injured, so he had to get off. Nyland, his hands are butters, man. I'm sorry, I don't rate him in it. Like, I've rated him at one stage, but then I learned that Premier League's not for him. And then Reina was a good replacement for the time being, as Heaton wasn't there, but we all knew he wasn't going to stay. And then what do Villa do? What do Villa go and do? Yeah? Buy the number 1 Argentinian keeper going, yeah? Emi Martinez, yeah? He's came in, he's kept 6 clean sheets. I can't remember how many he's kept, yeah, but he's kept about 6-7 clean sheets, yeah? He's busted out. He's making Tom Heaton have to graph for his spot back because Tom Heaton probably thought, yeah, when I'm not injured, I'll get back into this team quite easy. No, mate, you've got to sit back and train because you've got to prove it. Car. I don't feel like he's going to get replaced for a good 4 years, yeah? A good 4 strong years, he's going to be number 1 keeper for Villa. And Villa have been looking for that for so many years. So, to get it right now, yeah, in this season, I'm sitting 5th. It has to be the signing of the year. It has to be the signing of the year. Like, because the January signings, Samantha, and then, they were no good. They were just players to get us through to the end of the season. And as we see, we were battling relegation. It weren't good. Summer now. Cash, good signing. Watkins, good signing. Like we've had good signings, but for me, the number one signing is Emi Martinez. Yeah, that keeper there. Yeah, say no more. So let's just move on to the most underrated player, I would say, for me. And only Douglas. I would say Douglas is the most underrated player because I don't hear a lot of people talking about him. When this geezer bosses at the midfield in most games, he's one. Yes, we've got McGinn. Don't worry, we've got McGinn, but Douglas, yeah, he's the man that break down play. He's the man that will get back and defend in it. Like he's our defensive midfielder in it. We've got McGinn, but Douglas, defensive midfielder, and I'd have to give it to him to most underrated player because he don't get his props as much as McGinn does, or you know what I'm trying to say. He don't get that props, and he's been fabulous for us. Last year, yeah, he's getting towards the Premier League, but now he's getting the drift of the Premier League, and he's standing out for me. He's standing out in that midfield. I don't feel like he can get replaced by Nakamba. I don't feel like he can get replaced by Connor. So he's standing out for me there, and I have to give him most underrated player. I would have to go for Douglas in it. And as we're on the most underrated, the most improved player, I have to give it to. We'll go to. There's 2. You can give it to Trezeguet, but nah, I'm not going to give it Trezeguet. I'm going to give it Konza. My brother Konza, listen, because this is my opinion, yeah, because last season, I didn't fully rate him. I didn't really say I want to see him on the pitch. I want to see him starting now. I was like, I'd rather see Eagles and Mings and I'd rather see them 2. But, bro, since you've had no choice but to play this you, he has stood out every single game. He's looked better than my number 1 defender of the season. I would say Mings. Konza has looked much better than Mings in this season. And this season, Konza has stood out. He's the best defender we've got this season. So that for me is much improved. He's much improved on his passing, much improved on his defending. He can even get a few goals in this, bro. Yeah, he's got a few goals. He's the much improved player for me. Has to be, man. Has to be Kwanzaa. Trezeguet is also there for attack, but for me, Kwanzaa. And I think I'm gonna leave it as there. So yeah, so best player of the player of the year, Jack Grealish. Game of the year, Liverpool Villa. Um, Result of the year, Arsenal Villa when that 1-0. Sign of the year, Martinez. And most underrated player, Douglas. And most improved player, Kwanzaa. There are my things on there for 2020. Let's see what them man can bring in 2021 in it. Yeah? Let's see what they can bring tomorrow. Yeah? Against Man U. That's where it starts for us. That's where it starts. So that is my review for this year for 2020. Happy New Year, everyone, and stay safe. Don't be mixing in with people. COVID rules and all of that. You know the thing. But yeah, man, let's hope the football stays in it.